Now then, YouTube, welcome back to Derby County Career Mode. Today, this is the 100% fully fit team. Sound. Sibley's tired, we're going to bring him off the bench. We're going to bring Agatisi onto the subs bench and bring on Thompson to the subs bench as well. Right, I'm happy with that. That is the fully strong as we get first team. Coventry haven't won a game yet this season. We haven't lost a game yet this season. Although it feels like we do with a couple of draws we've had. Let's change these draws, get back to winning ways.
And alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And what we have
got a draw against Millwall.
action from the Championship. It's Coventry City, and they take on Derby
Arias
County.
with a great ball to
Derek,
Enrico.
when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas.
Right. No, it can't be, because I've been playing the rest of the games and pressing. That was a cross. I just tapped X and he fucking overhead kicked it onto the roof of the net. Enrico with the ball over, looking for Yannick Dubois.
A
Quite.
deft clearance.
Jason Knight. Poor, weak.
Todd Kane. Chief. Allen. Oh, a nice looking pass. Able to get
Great
his body
block
in the way.
from
Wasn't
Cruz.
much in that
An offside anyway, but I didn't know that.
In business.
Max Bird. Does a lot of the
Well, I'm
unseen
sure
work.
when it comes to our hosts, they don't really want to be reminded of this, but it is a
Knight.
fact. They have the
Ball
leakiest
in,
defence
it's
in the
awful.
league, Stuart.
Well, at times this season, they've been so disorganised at the back, and I think their main problem has been their midfield, who just don't work hard enough out of possession, and that has to change today.
Must take the lead
Dubois.
here.
What a save.
It's been denied, and they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really
Benzi's
should have
ball
scored
into
from
good.
there. That's a big chance.
Not really the ideal clearance.
Arias. Bielik.
Well, he has the measure of his opponent.
Wanzebe. Dinks in.
Targets available. Cross
Dubois.
comes in. Struggling to get it away. Really important piece of last-ditch defending.
Benzi, Enrico. Jason
Now
Knight.
able to close down the
Shot struck. Max Bird, what are you doing? There's me saying he does all the unseen work.
And he was in the right
And he's not
place
so sure
to
about that
intercept.
anymore. Bielik. But he does.
Max Bird.
It's little things like that that get attacks going.
Close
If
but
Enrico could
offside
time his
nonetheless.
run, it would be anyway. That's disappointed for Enrico. No excuse not to time your run there. Cruz, well done. Jason, that, to be fair, the whole midfield.
And they need to get tighter.
Right.
And given away by
What's
Derby.
happening with our crosses? Oh, I'll tell you what
Can
it
they
is. It's
hit on
scripting.
the break? Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read.
Really well done. Ricky. Bird.
Jason
Knight.
Knight. In possession, Dubois. And played the pass
Enrico.
well. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross.
I'm going to have to look at my settings if one more cross don't work, because crossing usually works
Right,
for me,
Alex
but
Scott,
the past
it's
couple
over
of
to
games,
you
all of a
because
sudden,
I believe
crossing
there's been a goal at
just
Vicarage
doesn't
Road.
work. Then again,
Be
look
through
here. Cabral, well
Still
done.
alive.
What the hell was my team doing? Every single
the
player
end,
on
no
my team
damage
felt
done.
like they were a yard short of pace.
Bird.
It's the scripted Max
Can
Bird.
they take advantage?
What a ball.
And he's in the clear. He can't
Dubois.
hold on to it.
Dubois!
Doubles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper.
Get in.
No wonder he's asking questions. of
Yannick
his
Dubois.
defence.
The ball from Max Bird, by the way, I said he does lots that you don't notice. That ball was perfect. Dubois touched it, had pressure, tried to dig it over
Well,
the
as you can
keeper.
see, the first save
It was
is a good one,
saved.
but they can't react quickly enough to
But
the
then it
second
come
ball.
back to him, he
The
hits it
keeper's a
into
bit
the
unlucky,
ground
really.
and squirms beyond the defender, number 23, through his, no, it's past his legs and just from the tightest of angles into the back of the net. Well done, Yannick Dubois. That was perfect. Really tough finish, but he managed it. And that is Yannick Dubois with his 6th goal of the season in just 5 games.
And
Not
back
bad.
underway. 1-0
Didn't
it
score.
is.
against Norwich. Obviously didn't
Well, we
play
did have to cut
against
off,
Fulham.
Alex, for
2
understandable reasons.
two whole games
in this
without a
case.
goal. Shocking,
To
innit?
confirm,
Doesn't matter.
Reading have
Straight
scored
back
in
on
that
it.
game. They now
Jason
lead
Knight,
by 1 goal to
slacking.
0.
Feel it, well done.
Determined defending.
Fuck
I
off.
think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't
What
there.
a save.
Oh,
And
great
how...
header.
No, it's
Smart
Twanzebe. What
shot
makes it
though.
even more ridiculous that he
Well,
won
can
that
they draw
header.
level here? The
Because
crowd certainly think
Twanzebe is a bit of a
Corner kick
shithouse.
played in.
Yannick
Pass
Dubois as
clear.
well. Look at it.
And it's gone over the
Well
line.
done, good pressure from Arias. Twanzebe to Ricky. Max Bird.
Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on.
Ricky, well done. Arias.
And that'll be a derby throw-in.
Fuck it, we'll just get it up there end at pitch. Benzia. Dubois. Arias. Half time. 1-0 up.
And
We'll
with
take
that,
it.
the first half
Would I
draws to
rather
a
been
close.
a bit more comfortable? Yes. I mean, 1-0 is not all bad. Just like the draws against Fulham weren't too bad, but it's just annoying. These games,
So
because I
back
want to be
underway,
winning them,
and
and
an intriguing
some of them we
second
should be
half in
winning.
prospect.
We definitely should be winning this. Maybe a bit more comfortably than we are. Daniel Ricky.
Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it.
Good save.
Simple for the keeper.
Arias to Benzia.
Yassine Benzia.
I see the run from
There's
Dubois
been so
again.
much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go
Good.
ahead, Stuart.
Well, at around £130 million, I think he's good value for money. Considering the
Arias,
other transfers
poor that.
I've seen, he's
Ricky did
talented,
all
he's
he
a good
could in that
character, and
situation.
above all,
Oh,
he's a top-class
Twanzebe didn't
player.
do all he could. Bielik does all he can.
That's the challenge that was
Fantastic. Ricky over to Twanzebe. His Bird.
required. Right, Alex, quickly over to you, because I think there's been a
Benzia.
goal at Craven Cottage.
Arias. Shit touch.
Wake
Wake up, Arias. You've been amazing at the start of the season, but lately, past 2 or 3 games, it's like you're sleeping. It's like half your team's sleeping, though. Yeah. It's like he's scripting, funnily.
He's got to
Good
score.
hands.
Oh,
Quickly
he
out to
wasn't ruthless
Jason.
enough
Well, that
in
was meant to
front
be
of
for
goal.
Jason Knight.
Keeper has it now.
Yannick Dubois
Excellent referee.
can't get through, tries
Advantage in
to
operation.
win the ball, takes the man instead.
A
Daniel
textbook
Ricky.
interception.
Wrong player. Wrong.
Life is never
EA.
dull
It's a
in the
foul,
championship.
ref.
Live action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Coventry City taking on Hull City.
I need me a second goal. And that's precisely why I just pressed clear. And that's what EA are doing.
Superb
Max
defensive
Bird,
judgment to end the
Severico.
attack. Bodies forward and the break looks on.
Yannick Dubois. Yannick Dubois. Yannick Dubois.
It's got to be.
Yannick Dubois.
To really bolster things for them. 2 in
Come
front.
on.
Well, here it is
A
again.
tad
The pace in
of
which they break forward is devastating. It's
just-
so hard to defend against, but he's still got so
Respite, deep breath, chill, you know. He's got 2. I'd love him to get a hat-trick, but let's bring him off. Yeah. TC. Thompson. We'll also bring on Doherty. Realistically,
much work to do.
it's just nice to have that 2-goal cushion, that bit of daylight.
That's a really good finish.
And breaking developments I'm hearing.
Just hope they don't get a goal now, so then that
Who has
daylight is
scored?
so brief.
Alex Scott can tell us.
So let me have a bit of fucking fun. Jason Knight. Arias. Dubois. That's a foul. Thank you, ref. 72nd minute.
Thanks for the
We
update,
can get
Alex.
subs on. Bringing off Dubois, Akinula.
Well, there it is. The
Sorry,
away
bringing off
side
Dubois,
haven't had as
Everico,
much of the
Knight,
ball,
Ricky,
but they've
amongst
certainly
others.
shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's
Twanzebe.
been a really good performance from them so far.
And having to soak up a bit
So you
of
want to try
pressure
in
again
there?
here.
Oh, look at it. Why is Bielik?
Could be a chance to
Why?
break here.
Twanzebe
And with
says
that,
fuck
the
off.
attack fizzles out.
Cabral, a lovely ball. Here's Doherty.
Another live game in the
Agatisi.
championship coming your way on EA TV.
Aussie Agatisi
Really sound goalkeeping.
team.
Well, that's such a good
Should I
save.
square it?
How
Maybe.
did he keep that
I'll
one
just
out?
add Agatisi's name in lights. Arias.
Substitution will occur
Header
now.
over.
Well, not the greatest
Who was
header,
that?
but astute
Samson
defending.
Akinula. No, Mambimbi. Here is Akinula pressing high.
And goal news to bring you from the Riverside. Let's join Alex Scott to hear all about it.
Yep, it's a goal
Doherty.
for Middlesbrough. The goalkeeper will be looking at himself on that one. He was totally out of position, and it was an easy finish. They're the first on the score sheet here with 10 minutes left on the clock. The fans...
Oh, wait a minute, could be in here. Terrific piece of anticipation.
Well done. I don't know why I tried to skill myself out of trouble there. Liam Thompson.
And so
EA
into the
scripting at the
final 5
moment.
minutes.
And they're never going to give me that. They might if I'm doing
Well,
well,
he's
but
got
while
plenty
it's
of
scripted.
space on the flank here.
Arias.
Well,
Akinula.
no real accuracy
Team header.
and easy
Shit
for the
cross though.
keeper.
It's hard to score from a cross like that. Did well to even get it on target. Gains one, just want a clean
Can
sheet.
they hit on the break? So 2 minutes of stoppage time
Keeper,
here.
well done.
And collected tidily. He
Hoof.
had plenty to think
Hoof.
about. And there
Offside.
goes the
Full
final
time.
whistle.
2-0.
It's gone the
Back
wrong
to
way
winning
as far
ways.
as the home
And more importantly for me, as well as the win, we got a clean sheet. We edged the game. I don't think it was comfortable, but we got the win and we got the clean sheet. Obviously, if you look at the last three, obviously we won. That comes as a one, but it was a draw. The 4 games full of draws, then the wins. First games were 3 wins, and the other 4 were draws. Obviously, one was a win on penalties, but it was still a draw after 90 minutes. What's what would have counted in the cup, in the league, sorry. Anyway, we're going to go through deadline day. I'm not bothered about buying anyone else in. If a player that's up for sale does get an offer, I will accept it. Excuse me. Or if it's an offer that I can't, excuse me. Or if it's an offer that I can't refuse for an amazing player that I can replace, I will accept it. But other than that, there's absolutely no reason at all for anything of any interest at all to happen here. As always, I like to get my transfer business done ASAP. Yeah, and Weezer. Who have I got? He's 27. I've got Cashin. I've got... No. I'm going to reject it. He's a good squad player, and if I get an injury at centre-back, that does leave me at shit creek. I've got 5 centre-backs, but Lacroix's leaving as well soon because of his age. 1 hour to go, and time is up. And as expected on transfer deadline day, absolutely nothing has happened. Coming towards the end of this video now. And let me just show you the squad, by the way. Squad up. So we've got Cabral and Rossi. Both doing very well. We've got Nagy. Cruz and Wilts with Sorrentino out on loan. Now 65 rated. +8. Clearly doing very well indeed. Might have to recall him. And it's centre back, obviously. Rooney out on loan, gone up by 1. We've got Lacroix, who I'm letting his contract run down because he's 32. Then we've got Anduiza, Cashin, Bielik, and Twantebi. Right back is Knight. Aduru's transfer listed. And Ricky and Doherty are the first 2, so yeah, Aduru, like I say, transfer listed. And Knight's midfielder anyway. So it's only Aduru transfer listed and Lacroix, who I'm letting his contract expire. Thompson, Bird, Spoko, who I've got up transfer listed and his contract's expiring. Then I've got Fontana on loan at Walsall, up by 5 rating wise, so again he's doing very well. Approached by Feyenoord. And Cebulski. So transfer list wise, I've got Bartosz Cebulski, Kevin Topoko, Kwako Aduro, then Leo Lacroix on his contract. But yes, Akinula, No. Not going anywhere. Youth squad report, Austin Sanders, 84 tonight, rated 65. Yeah, I like the look of him. We'll keep an eye on him. Anyway, sorry for the nattering towards the end of this video. Just run you through the team. Obviously, a couple of players that I don't really want, like Tapoko, but Tapoko will add to the numbers and play occasionally. But my only thinking was, it'd be nice to get a bit of money for him. If I can't, no problem. Lacroix I'd like till the end of the season. If I don't get any interest for him, I'll renew his contract by a year. Because he ain't bad at all, to be fair. But yeah, anyway. Coming up next episode, we are back at Pride Park after that very positive result today against Coventry. Back to winning ways. Hopefully we continue that today. Sabolski transfer offer from Hamcamp Football, 300k, and he's worth 250. So we're gonna accept that. There was a time that he was, you know, the finishing man for us at one time in our first season. Yeah, sorry, you're just not good enough. Neither are you. Neither are you. Yes. 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 Let's have a look at all three of these in a bit more depth. Not you. Youth squad. '62 rated, 83 to 94. 16. 5-star skill. This is going to be interesting. We'll look at them as the time comes, though, because we're now at 17 minutes. I'll see you next episode. There you are. I can see you're in 5th. 3 wins, 3 draws. For Preston, who are 12th. Cheers. Bye-bye.